Glorify the wife, yeah. Today's subject is, after hearing today, meaning not hearing me, that is wrong interpretation. After hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam. आगे आ जाइए भाई, बहुत जगह है. हाँ, so after hearing today from Srimad Bhagavatam, nobody can criticize his wife. Reverse is also true actually. But it is not written like that. And will glorify the wife. Hari Bol. Okay. So this glorification of the wife, it comes in our Srimad Bhagavatam as we are progressing. So who's asking questions right now? To Maitri Muni? Vidurji, correct? Vidurji is asking. And Vidurji first met Uddhav Muni. He left, he was insulted by Duryodhan. He left. Then he met Uddhavji. Uddhavji said, you please go to Maitri Muni and ask. He started asking how to get out of the miseries. And therefore, please tell me Srimad Bhagavatam. Going further, we saw in the last one, Brahmaji came, then Sanat Kumaras came, Naradji came, Rudra came, all they came from Brahmaji's mind and different parts they came. And then from the, they said, Manu came and Shatrupa came. And Manu said, where should I stay? Earth is deep inside the water. Therefore one boar, one sewer came from the nostril of Brahmaji. And immediately, like a thumb he was, and then went in the sky and became unlimited size and jumped inside the sea where the water was there, went to the Patal, and on the tusks brought the earth up and just put it on the sea water and it started floating instead of again sinking. Isn't it a miracle? And at that time, Hiranyaksh came to fight with him. So then Bhagavatam tells us how Hiranyaksh was born. They ask, Vidurji asked, give me further details about the Varaha. How come the Hiranyaksh came? So there were two brothers were Hiranyakashyap and Hiranyaksh. They were two brothers. Their mother name is Diti. So this chapter comes how they were conceived. Because they are actually sons of great sage Kashyap Muni and Diti. So the Bhagavatam then tells that how they were conceived. So this comes, the background is clear? Okay. So what happens is that Diti gets very lusty. Because her sisters, Kashyap Muni married 13 of the daughters of Daksh. She was one of them. Aditi had already a lot of children. Varun Devta and others. So she begged Kashyap Muni that I want to get a child. Right now I want to conceive. Right now. Do me this favor. Okay. So she begged to have intercourse with her in the evening in order to beget a child. This is the story, Katha, how Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashyap were conceived. So she said, you should be very kind to me and you should do this because I also want to have children like your other co-wives. Why I should be deprived of? So you see, Kashyap Muni married 13 daughters of Daksh. Aditi, Diti, Kadru, there's a whole list is there. At that time, Kashyap Muni is not an ordinary person. He is one of the Daksh too. His job is to create the population. So he has to. That is Krishna's work actually. We will see later on. Krishna tells, I am the Cupid. if it is religiously done, that is also devotional service to me. This is how it is explained there. So now see Kashyap Muni what he tells his wife. Please repeat. Eshate ham vidhasyami priyam bhiru yadichhasi tasya kamam nakah kuryat siddhistraya vargiki yataha. See, beautiful shloka. The Grihastha ashram, if this is followed, then see what Kashyap Muni is telling. He did say, no, how come you are asking me? I remember one of our Maharaj once, one of our devotees, he was a brahmachari. And then he wanted to marry and he married. And after marriage, news came to Maharaj that the boy is saying, stay away from me. He's telling the wife. Then Maharaj called him and corrected him. That is a different ashram, brahmachari. If you are in that, yes. If you are in this, then your devotional service has to be as per this ashram. Don't mix the two ashram. Some grahas, they will say, after getting a beating from the boss in the office, I want to take sannyas. It's too much. Look, life of a sannyasi, so wonderful. सुबह उठो, भगवान का नाम लो, आहा, दिन भर नाम लो, रात में सो जाओ. But you ask sannyasi, 3 a.m. he has to get up, not knowing where the food will come from. It's in ISKCON, the sannyasis are very much taken care of. But outside you see, there are genuine other sannyasis also, not that only ISKCON has. So here they may be taken care, but there are so many. Now ISKCON is there. Before they were sitting in Himalayas here, there. Some are devotees, sannyasis highly. They get up in the morning, but they don't know second meal is coming. Madhukari they have to do. Some of the sannyasis take the vow, I will not ask. I will only stand like this. If it comes, okay, otherwise no. Radhanath Maharaj, you should see that his book is there. Some similar experiences. So sannyasi, so just because some beating came, but next day boss says, very good job done. No more sannyas. So he says, Esha te aham vidhasyami. I will definitely do what you are saying. I will conceive child for you. There isn't that ashram, it says job. That is devotional service for him. There are ifs and buts. What is the purpose? Do you want to do it for sense gratification or for having children as Krishna devotees? That matters. So he said, I will execute what you are saying. But why? See the glorification of a wife who is chaste and who follows husband and husband follows wife. They do everything. It's a joint venture. Partnership. He said, Tasya kamam na kuryat. Tasya kamam na kah kuryat. What should not be performed if a wife is asking? Because siddhi traivargiki yatha. By doing the varnashram duties, including conceiving of the child, I will get siddhi, perfection of liberation. Prabhupada writes. From what liberation? From 3 things liberation will come. There is arth, dharma, kam, moksha, right? These are 4. Liberation 4. Arth, dharma, kam, moksha. Out of that 3 will come if husband and wife are living, keeping Krishna in the center and doing their duty. No problem. Not for sense gratification, but in the beginning it may be there, but eventually that is what the purpose should be. So it says, O afflicted ones, 1. I shall forthwith gratify whatever desire is dear to you. For who else but you is the source of the 3 perfections of liberation. Nowadays nobody tells when the marriage ceremony is happening that, boss, this is the purpose. If you live like this, you will get liberated. Anybody tells? I also didn't know. That's why I'm not liberated till now. Mataji also. Mataji sat in the behind. I am already liberated. Now, what are the three things? See, purport you should see. The three perfections of liberation are religiosity, economic development and sense gratification. Religiosity is dharma, economic development is arth, and sense gratification is kam. Arth, dharma, kam, moksha. For us, moksha is devotional service. We don't want to leave this body and be a ghost and become one. We are not interested in that. So which are the three things? So if husband and wife are staying like that, and what are the three things which will happen? They'll get liberated from arth, dharma, because dharma rakshati rakshataha. Dharma rakshati rakshataha. If you follow dharma, if you do protection of dharma, dharma will protect you. Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. So earth will come because you are doing a dharmic life. Earth will come and kamna, sense gratification will automatically get completed. Three things you are liberated. Only one remaining. This is what Bhagavatam is telling. So he is telling that I will gratify whatever you desire, because for who else but you, meaning the wife, is the source of three perfections of liberation. Arth, dharma, kam. Teen complete ho gaya. Okay. If one is disturbed in his conditional life, he becomes more and more entangled in material contamination. Applies to both actually, but he is explaining that if husband is not just one patni vrata and vice versa, then what will happen? Become like cats and dogs, and what will happen? There will be entanglement in the material contamination more and more. So then no dharma, so dharma rakshati rakshata, that will not happen. Arth you forget, sense gratification will happen, but that will make you more down and down. A faithful wife is supposed to cooperate with her husband in fulfilling all material desires so that he can become comfortable and execute spiritual activities for the perfection of life. So if husband takes care of wife and wife takes care of husband, then the fourth one is very easy, being in grahastha ashram. Because husband will become comfortable. He'll say, okay, सब ठीक ठाक कर रहे हो, घर में चल रहा है, चलो अब भगवान का नाम जप कर सकते हैं. All of you are sitting here, meaning husband is saying, ठीक है यार, सब शांति चल रही है, मैं भी अपना लग सकता हूँ. ये नहीं है, तो then our mind is disturbed, we are running 10 places. Okay. If, however, the husband is progressive in spiritual advancement, the wife undoubtedly shares in his activities, and thus, this is the fourth one, both the wife and husband profit in spiritual perfection. ये तीन ठीक से कर ली हो, अगर आपस में ठीक से ऐसे चल लिए धर्म से, तो फोर्थ वन आराम से प्रभुपाद राइट्स, बोथ द वाइफ एंड हस्बैंड प्रॉफिट इन स्पिरिचुअल परफेक्शन. ऐसा नहीं है एक, बोथ. टाइम क्या हो गया भाई? बिकॉज दिस इज ओके, 7 more minutes. Thank you. Okay, now Kashyap Muni is telling further. सर्व आश्रमन उपादाय स्व आश्रमेन कलात्रवान व्यसन अर्णवम अत्येति जलयानः यथा अर्णवम. As one can cross over the ocean with sea-going vessels, one can cross the dangerous situation of material ocean by living with a wife. Anybody can imagine Bhagavatam is telling all these things. Bhagavatam matlab somewhere up in the sky. देखो क्या बता रहे हैं. One can cross the dangerous situation of material ocean. Material ocean has two major dangers, Kamini and Kanchan. Kamini is not women, Kamini is lust. सम पीपल से, ओ कामिनी कांचन ये तो बदनाम कर रहे हैं माता जी को। भैया ऐसा नहीं है, माता जी नहीं थी तो ये डिवोटीज प्रभुपाद कहाँ से आ गए, भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर महाराज कहाँ से आ गए, भक्ति पूरी परंपरा ही गायब हो जाएगी हमारी और आगे भी नहीं चलेगी। कहाँ से आ रहे हैं लोग, ये इधर से आ रहे हैं, गृहस्थ आश्रम से। सो व्हाट आर द टू डेंजर्स? लस्ट and greed. These are the two. If one lives with wife in a righteous manner and wife also lives in the same way, what will happen? The kamini danger is taken care of. Otherwise, like cats and dogs. So this danger is a big danger which easily it can be saved. The man who lives, Prabhupada is writing, but the man who lives with a wife has a great responsibility in maintaining the members of other social orders, the brahmacharis, vanprasth and sannyasi. By helping the other three sections of society cultivate spiritual value, the householder also makes advancement. Actually, all the three are dependent on the fourth. Okay. This is very, very interesting and you all will relate with this. Please repeat. यामाहुर आत्मनो हि अर्धम श्रेयस्कामस्य मानिनी यस्यां स्वाधुरम अधस्य उमांश्चरति विज्वरः. So sometimes at home this question comes, अरे यही सब करना था तो शादी क्यों करी? If you are interested in this field, why did you marry? भाई ये है, देखो मैरिज में है ये सब. The mere fact we are here, some sense gratification thing was there. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. I mean, I accept this fact. Why I should be here in this material planet? Because I had. Now how to go back? This is the easy recourse. Because for me, sannyas. Sannyas means in thought also no kamini kanchan. In thought also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in Kalyug, please don't take sannyas. Because it is impossible. Only very few can do that. All okay? Not hurt, na? Oh, good. So the translation you see, oh respectful one, Kashyap Muni is telling his wife, a wife is so helpful that she is called the better half. This is not a Western word. Huh? Here it please read, Ardham, Atmana hi Ardham. आधी आत्मा है वाइफ. बेटर हाफ यहां से आया है श्रीमद् भागवतम से. ओके, इज हेल्पफुल दैट शी इज कॉल्ड बेटर हाफ ऑफ अ मैन्स बॉडी बिकॉज ऑफ हर शेयरिंग इन ऑल ऑस्पिशियस एक्टिविटीज. सी दिस वन एंड वी कैन रिलेट. अ मैन कैन मूव विदाउट एंग्जाइटी एंट्रस्टिंग ऑल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज टू हिज वाइफ. एनीबडी हु सेज नो दिस इज रॉन्ग? A man can move without anxiety, entrusting all responsibility to his wife. I was sitting here for 7 years. My wife was sitting in Bangalore. But I was anxiety free, entrusting all responsibilities of the kids. Doing my area of responsibility of earning. But Bhagavatam is telling us everything has been already. So this is the advantage. Huh? So when husband and wife aim at spiritual advancement by mutual cooperation, there is no consideration of, otherwise there is only personal beauty nowadays. What they say, earlier they will say, why did you get divorced? By earlier she was, what was that? She was earlier beauty from far. Now she is far from beauty. So divorce. So here Bhagavatam is telling, aim is spiritual advancement. There is no consideration of personal beauty or disruption of so-called love. Therefore, marriage is essential in order to avoid the life of cats and dogs who are not meant for spiritual enlightenment. ठीक है जी, क्या टाइम हो गया? एक श्लोका और करेंगे और कंप्लीट. 29. Okay. Maybe I will leave the shloka. Please repeat. As a fort commander very easily conquers invading plunderers by taking shelter of a wife, which is the commander here, can one conquer the senses. which are unconquerable in other social orders. Abhi you do brahmacharya, can you conquer? You do वानप्रस्थ, genuinely अंदर से पूछना है, मतलब ऊपर से तो ओके कंटिन्यू conquer हो गया. Sannyas also inside. So by taking a wife who is righteous and she is cooperating, you are cooperating, Krishna is in the center, what will happen? Wife will act like a commander and you can conquer the senses. Because all facilities at home only for both of them. No matter what, arth, dharma, kam, you can complete all the three. So one can say, तो प्रभु जी ब्रह्मचारी नहीं रहना चाहिए क्या? Brahmachari is supposed to be even elevated stage. So one has to ask from inside. If all this Kamini Kanchan is not there, you ask yourself. Then yes, be a brahmachari. But I should not mix my ashram. I should follow the ashram. Because somewhere Krishna tells, if this is followed in brahmacharya, in grahastha ashram, then both of them are like sannyasis only. The result is that. भाई एक्टिंग ही अलग अलग है ना, रोल अलग अलग है ना. सन्यासी का रोल सन्यासी का रोल है, वानप्रस्थ का रोल है, गृहस्थ का रोल है, ब्रह्मचारी का रोल चेंज नहीं करना है. अभी स्टेज पे गए रावण बन के और डायलॉग बोलने लगे हनुमान जी के, तो जूते ही पड़ेंगे फिर तो. सो ये है जी. सो इट्स लाइक वाइफ इज लाइक अ कमांडर. सो बाहर से सेंस ग्रेटिफिकेशन का अटैक हो रहा है, वाइफ है, विच इज राइचियसली अलाउड in Vedic culture, because Krishna only. I will go to that one last shloka, otherwise it will become. Please do the translation and then we'll finish. Oh, of weapons, Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, of weapons, please repeat, of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Among cows, I am the surabhi. Of causes for procreation, I am Kandarp, that is Kamdev, the god of love, and of serpents I am Vasuki. So in Grahastha ashram also, if it is being done, if you are living properly as per the Vedic culture, Kamdev is also Krishna. It is not something up in the air. So whichever route is suitable for us, we can follow. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrand ki jai. Hari Bol. Come Prabhuji, you can lead the Namaste Narasimha. Otherwise you do one Mahamantra and children will sing. Generally we end with the Namaste Narasimha with the kids. What do you want to sing? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna I want to do. Okay, come. Okay. Prabhuji will do, what is the time? 9:30? Okay. Prabhu, 5 minutes, is it okay? No, you do 5 minutes and then we will follow immediately without stopping Narasimha Arati, which the kids do. Come Prabhu. Come here.